plug the music in. Yeah. Give me a moment, because I gotta put up some red tape. Kind of. So you can't see anything. That one in. Yeah. If I can get comfy first. Not breathing too much into the mic. Probably not gonna happen. Avoiding it, I mean. Ugh. Alright, let me get it. Ooh. Shake it off. Alright, you can't see anything. Good, good. You'll hear some block placing noises while I casually disguise this thing. So now's the time to listen closely if you really want to try and figure out stuff. Oops. Kind of. I'm going to turn the music down a little bit. Sorry it's so low. Let me know if it's a little too loud for you. I think the volume should be fine. Haven't really messed with it. We need a little bit more here. Just an ugly ass box while we sort of sort this out, I think will be the key. Don't worry, you'll see stuff in a moment. Just give me a couple of seconds here. Or there. I don't spoil the whole thing. Yeah, I could just like do this maybe. Doesn't need to be that fancy for now. Yes, you might be able to turn that there. You can probably hear some of this stuff happening. Let's just do this. I should be fine, right? Kind of. Okay. I'll make one here too. How do I not fuck this up? Must be strange hearing the weird sounds. TLDR, I'm just placing blocks around around the thing. I've been working a little bit on the teleporter. Not a lot though, because holy fuck do we need resources. I do not have the things that I need for this thing. Just yet. I made the initial setup kind of for it. I'll hide that. Bump, bump. I could always open it again, I guess, but some later time. I'll leave a little bit. A little of eye candy peeking. Some bits and bobs here or there. Just enough so that it doesn't give anything away. But kind of anyway. Okay, I think we're good. You will probably be able to see some of it, and I realized I can't really hide all of it considering how I designed it. Which is a bit unfortunate, but okay, I think I'm good. As close as it's gonna be. Let me switch over. Oh wait, hold on. Fuck. We'll do this again. Hopefully you should be able to see all of it. Good, good. I think we're good. There we go. So, as you'll notice, we're in a different spot at the moment. I'll give you a little bit of a direction on where we are. There you go. First of all, we're at 0, basically, because I had to move some stuff over here. I know, a little illegal, considering the rule set, but we're going to have to give a little bit of leeway to that. I've just been going back and forth. The base is, like, right over there. Also, after having played Minecraft for this long, I just realized that you can apparently sprint in the boat. I'm not sure if it's doing anything or if it's just, like, fucking with my... I can't tell if I'm actually going faster in the boat. But if you can, then oh boy, how I've been sailing slow for a long time. Anyways, I have moved the initial portal, because all I'm going to say is that portals are involved for the teleporter. Kind of, you know, kind of makes sense if you think about it. That's usually the deal. So I've ripped it out from over here. I'll see it's gone. And I've taken the executive decision to place it where it needs to be for the initial stuff. We'll probably destroy that space again. But while doing so, I realized something interesting for it. Which is that we actually do have a swamp biome super close. So as the title suggests, it's time for slime. I know, mega lame pun, but whatever. Also, because I realized I can't actually even make the first jump section because I'm lacking slime. That's the reason I've been whining so much about it. Okay, it's because I need that damn shit to make the fucking thing work. Slime blocks and fucking slime pistons or sticky pistons or whatever. Without it, we run into issues. Needless to say, because of the derpy way I made it. I guess you could sort of make it with less efficiency, but I think for consistency's sake, it's better for me to just get used to making them. Considering that we will need to be making a few. I haven't upgraded underneath here, so we could do that afterwards if we somehow figure out how to make a slime farm over there. I can't remember if I did all of this on last stream. We haven't done the snow section. I think we did. Ooh, hello. I think we did finish off the rest, though. I don't know if maybe I'm a little too far. There we go. I still sort of like it, in a weird way. But I could reuse the resources to put them around the teleport as well, because I did consider not using these. I may switch that out. Incidentally, I am running into an issue with these. Regarding the teleporter specifically. Because it's a little too much hit math, let's say, figuring out how many chunks I would need to buy for the teleporter, considering that the way that it works is a little random to some degree. So I think I'm going to take one decision and let the teleporter be free. And if you feel like that's too easy for me, you are very welcome to suggest a reasonable purchase per jump, which could somehow scale with the distance. I'd be okay with that. Which also leads to the next issue, of course, of how many resources I can get to how far we can get with the first jump. Because technically speaking, we can make a lot of stations along the teleporting line. It sort of depends on how far we want to jump, and I do need to be a little bit careful with the memory of the world and stuff like that. I'm not sure how badly the machine will handle it, but technically speaking, it should kind of be fine, I think. I'm not sure if it loads the entire area, or only if it only loads the area you're in, but regardless, we may later on have to move this entire section sort of down the line, down out of the spawn chunks, and then clear out all of this stuff in here much later on, just to increase the efficiency of the world, and then maybe figure a little bit out how the save file works for these, so I can sort of clear out areas that I've been in without it being too much of an issue or something. Not sure if it can be done, but if it can, it might be worth looking into. Anyway, so for today, the plan is I guess I'm showing off some of the materials as well. I think my idea of hiding it is not going to go very well in the long run. But whatever, we'll slowly show it off, I guess. That's kind of fine with me, too. Sometimes you just gotta, share it instead. No reason to hog it. So yeah, so that's sort of where we're at the moment. It does mean... Oh, hello there. Folded kit. Oh, fuck off. Oh, damn it. Get out of here, you. Where is it? What a fantastic first viewer. Boop. Wait, did I do it correct? I did. Okay, there we go. It's just me and Stream Elements, and we are having fun without you. What are you gonna do about that, huh? Too bad for you if you're not here. That's all I'm saying. I haven't done anything for the road here just yet. I'm a little bit, should I take this road and then turn it all the way down there? Because I kind of don't want to pay for it. I also I realized after placing the teleporter... Fuck off, crying out fucking loud. At least it didn't blow up the fucking... At least it didn't blow up the loot. But I did kind of realize that I might not need a teleporting station here. So this entire road, I sort of want to, you know, I want to get my money back without, you know, making something there. I feel like we should just make something here, but we won't actually need like anything at the end. So maybe if we do go and make that Emerald City, that might be a good idea actually. Not to run completely with the whole Rainbow Road idea, but we could mix it up a little bit. We could make it the gem city or something, and then spend a little bit of different gem types over there. Could be okay. Mix it up. I'm not sure if I have a geode anywhere. Maybe we've come across one. Or maybe this area was like loaded too early before it got in. We'll see. I have not looked up how to do the slime farm, so we're gonna wing it. The goal for today is just to get like one slime kill, okay? If I can just get one, I'll be satisfied. That's a start. All I know is that I need to make a farm which is not chunk based in the swamp area. We obviously need to purchase a couple of extra. You know what? I mean, okay. In fairness, since we do need to get out there to the teleporter, and we need to make a slime chunk there, or not a slime chunk, a slime farm. I feel like I kind of need to pay for it. So let's go and waste the last bit of diamond ores. Maybe we need to mine a little bit. You know what, fuck it. I should just keep doing it. I feel like the jumps are free because, you know, it's arbitrarily. If I need to go 10,000 blocks, it's going to be pretty expensive, let's say, to actually get there. That's kind of the scaling problem is a little bit of an issue. Actually, you know what, let's dump all of this in here in this sneaky system. All of you. Not sure if these are in, hopefully. Because I won't be needing you right now. And a bit of this as well, why not? Incidentally, got a fair bit of those. Let's see here. I need diamond ore blocks. Where the hell are they? I don't want to use these. Are they further up? They probably are. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's go spend. Oh, well, let's sleep first. Also lost my axe, obviously, because I fucking broke it. I really need another villager with the axes. Oh, we could also make the throwing thing. The thingy. I know I'm running a little bit off here. Ooh. Let's get back into line where we belong. I mean, I kind of want to take the Rainbow Road further, because it feels a little weird that it just stops here, but I also kind of want to make it something else. I feel like switching it will be good too. So let's just start by doing the same thing as here. So we don't use generic dirt path, that is just like the default pathing. So we get to this spot here, the damn creeper that blew up shit. Where did I lose one? Pretty sure the creepers don't destroy everything, but there's one here. Hold on. That's this chunk here. I do not... Where the hell did I place it in this one? Ah, maybe it did actually blow it up. Well, fuck me. Okay, fine. Now, let's see here. I kind of just want to take it directly. I have this one too. You know what, actually, no. Let's go from this one and then like make a road. So we take the road a little bit further forward. Do I have any... I have nothing. Okay. Get rid of these two. Hello, Foiting. We are going to spend a little bit. I've been talking about what I'm going to do. I built the first section of the teleporter, kind of. But I realized I couldn't really get much further with it because, of course, we still have no fucking slimes. So what I'm going to do now is I've taken some privileges and moved my portal from over at the base to the position to start here, because obviously portals are involved. Can't really hide that because we're going to have to use them later on if we want to go to the nether anyway. And I did make the system so that it is convenient in that manner. So what we're going to do first is we're going to dig our way all the way out, that direction, back to 0, 0. And we got to make some sort of, give me an idea for a road that comes after the rainbow. So because I don't really want to take the rainbow all the way here. That's a lot. That is a fair bit. I mean, I guess we could, but I wouldn't mind switching it up a little bit. Maybe I switch it up here instead, so we do take the rainbow for a little bit. Could be okay too. Anyways, and of course a creeper just blew up the fucking. I just placed a new one right here because I'm pretty sure it just blew up the fucking, the loot to purchase the damn thing. Well, shit. Okay, fine. Gold and white. I'll go for it. But fuck both of you. This is kind of gold, right? Right? Come on. Like the fall, sort of, golden leaves or something. Anyways, let me map out the default road first. I'm gonna fucking lose every bit of money I have. You'll also get a little sneak peek of the teleporter, but I did spend the start of the very start of the stream hiding it. So you'll be able to see something, and it will contain the thing that is interesting, but I won't show it off. But you are free to. It's sort of like a teaser, so to speak. The problem is I can't hide the whole thing. I've realized, which is an issue. Gold and white. Would you want like a solid gold, or can I do streaks so that it's cheaper? Wait, I have a good idea, actually. I can make it cheaper in a weird way. Okay, so we need to sort of fucking place them under water here, I guess. Boop. Oh my god, do I even have enough to get out there? Gold decor. I mean, you could. What I was thinking was you could do the pressure plates, and you could make something interesting with those because you could make like lights underneath them. So you run over it, it's gonna like go click galore, basically, which could be interesting. And it would give me like a nice golden surface that would save me a bit of gold, versus placing entire gold blocks, which definitely would mean that we would need to make a gold farm first, which is a good excuse to make a gold farm, fairly enough, but. Okay, it's definitely going to need some sort of bridge to this position, but what we kind of want is to get out to the swamp as well. So the idea for today is to make a default road here. Maybe we somehow make it. I'm not sure how to make a golden bridge. We might change it when we get to the bridge area. Or the, whatever we want to make out here. Oh, actually, you know what? We could do lily pads. That would be kind of cool. All the way out there. Probably make her annoying, maybe. Don't tell me I'm fucking too poor to get out there. Goddamn. Okay, well, hold on. I'll go steal more of the reserves. This is why I didn't want to. This is why I wanted it for free. This is too expensive. But that would be cheating. No cheating. Arbitrary restrictions must be followed. Or something like that. Anyways, how are both of you? How are you doing? Chilling, I hope. Fun fact, what a life achievement. I'm being too sassy. Ooh, you know what? You can make a small tunnel there. Actually, that could be kind of cool. Kind of wanted to keep the road at the same level. Maybe it's too tall. Oh, fuck it, we'll do it. We need to go from, like, here, somewhere. Yeah, well, we definitely need to, like, fix the ground a little bit, so I need some dirt for it first. I've had a headache for the entire day. Oof. Did you remember to get some salt and drink a little bit of water? And did you get some sleep as well? You know, the usual deal. I'm pretty okay. I've had a nice productive day. Been doing work on the house, obviously. So I'm still in semi-rush mode to finish before the cable guys come and like lay the final piping, if you catch my drift. They need to install the box within the house, and I need to build the wall that they need to install the box on. And I've been going at it for like the last couple of weeks, and I am nearing the finishing touches. Today, to put it simple, I basically took... You know that sort of classic depiction of a crazy person when they smear shit on the walls? Just imagine the sane version of that. That's what I did with cement. So it's basically like you use this metal paddle almost, and you just like sort of smush the whole goop up there. And I have a nice flat finished wall almost that is ready for the insulation on the out. Pretty much Minecraft IRL. But very much more annoying in a lot of ways. I was positively surprised, in fairness. The gooping was surprisingly easy compared to the netting I did yesterday. There's obviously like a reinforced glass fiber mesh that you want to put behind it so that once you stick the goop on, that it won't crack later on. And that is a goddamn fucking nightmare, by the way, to put on the fucking wall. I am so happy I decided to take some time to do that and make sure that that netting was stuck before I did the step I did today, because technically you're supposed to do it in reverse, but holy fuck would I not have enjoyed doing that, considering how annoying it was to do it yesterday. I cheated a little bit. Since it's like basically if you want to make like the full wall out of cement, and this, by the way, is my knowledge is acquired from one fucking YouTube video of a guy doing it. Basically, you'd want to do like, you have the cinder blocks in a bag. You want to repair wall first, then put a thin layer, then push the glass fiber mesh into it, and then make the outside layer thicker, and then brush it nice and all. I've skipped the last step because I know I don't need to like make the wall look that nice. So I've just repaired it, and then I decided to say, okay, since I'm not going to do the thicker outside layer, I don't want to push the mesh into it. I kind of want the mesh to be integrated already. So I moved the mesh deeper in, and then I smeared it over today. And it worked better than expected. Will it work in like 10 years from now? We'll see. Hard to say for sure. Okay, we definitely need some more maps. And conveniently, I think, with a little luck, we might actually be able to like place a map here down the redstone stuff. Might actually show the whole base. I feel like I want to make like a map like this for every base that we make along the teleporting line. And then we keep it within sort of... less messy than I expected, but you're always going to drop some goop on the ground. It's like literally impossible to avoid. At least with my, amateur handyman skills. Essentially, it's like it's all about the consistency of the goop. For the job today, it was nice that it was a little bit looser, like, not exactly diarrhea, but on the looser side, if you get the vivid, nice picture I'm painting for the chat here, yeah. It makes it easier to sort of spread it out in a big flat surface versus if you want to do it the repair job, which is like filling in cracks and small holes and stuff like that in the wall. It's kind of better if it's a little thicker so you can push it better into shape and then it keeps its shape. It's a little arbitrary. I will not claim to be an expert in that, but at this point I have been doing a fair bit of work around the house, I suppose. Oh no. Oh no. There be a problem in here. Oh no. No. This is not what we need to be doing today. Ah, shit. That's not supposed to be there, first of all. And somehow a brick got in there as well. Okay, the filter is correct. Is there anything hiding in here? And, crying out loud. Oh, there is. Yep, fucking I had a feeling something was up. Is anything in here? What is all of this crap? Excuse you. What the fuck? Which one is missing one? Ah, crap, dude. If I might have fucked up some of the goddamn wiring on the back. What's wrong here? Obviously, we won't be able to tell if I've made it wrong the same way every step. Okay, well that might that might bite me in the ass a lot. I might have to debug that at a later stage. Should be able to put one filter in there. Is there any one of these that have only one in them? I think we're good. Because I expected most of those to end up here. Why the hell is this one here? Those we might not have in here. We can cheese and put those in. Okay, let's try again. Hopefully it's just the initial issue. We'll see. We got any other errors in here? Maybe. Okay, there's something up there, weirdly. I need to hit that hopper. Okay, should be fine. This one is almost full, though. That's kind of a problem, a little bit. Actually not. There's still like a lot of background storage. First of all, what are all of those doing here? Yes, you are supposed to be here. Did it derp up again? It's a bit of a finicky system that once the, you know, an error goes in. Oh, hello. What's all this clay doing? Why the hell is the clay like invading everything? Goddamn bungalow. Okay, let's check all the filters. Just in case they're derped somehow. Pretty sure everything is looking correct here. It's probably just been because of the first miss in here, so that it starts like pulling in fucking weird shit. I'm getting... Well, the whole point of this mechanism here is that I don't have to sort the chest. That the idea is, I take the trash I have, I put it into the feeder chest here, and it auto-sorts into like a mixture of these that I've set up in the multi-filter, all of the redstone weird things, and all of the valuables. And of course you can specify it yourself as you like. Let's put in these just to test. You should see those come in here. In that spot, ideally. Or not. It should be faster than that, that's for sure. Okay. I'll just have a little look-see. Okay, we have problems. Where the fuck did those go? Ah, please don't tell me the wiring is goofed. Wait, what? Why are they here? Surely... Oh! Excuse me. Those were the ones that were missing up there. I see. Okay, let's do this. Take out the blocker item. Obviously put an item in that is not like in the name registry for Minecraft. How to do this one. It's a little more complicated than just that, but still. Orange stained glass, out with you, in with the blocker. Which I apparently have somewhere else. Okay. You a filter? No. Ah, I really shouldn't have named fucking cobblestone the goddamn. May have shot myself a little bit in the foot. We have the 15 there. Good, good. Let's try and throw that fucking clay through again and see what happens. Ideally, anything that is unsorted, or that isn't sorted for, should end up in this potato chest here. Which certainly seems to be the case. Very nice. Hoppers? Why is the hopper not going through? Excusez-moi. Hopper is also out for some reason. Okay. I think it's the first filter that for some reason just didn't have. It probably sucked out some options that I forgot to put back in. That's kind of the thing that is not great about the system, so far in the time I've been using it at least. If you fuck up something early in the system, it can fuck up later. Like, instead of just automatically pushing it to the outside, it actually fucks with all of the chests, which means the cleanup job of one mistake becomes really large, which is kind of annoying. Should see hoppers pop in here somewhere. No? Okay, there we go. And I'm guessing we have one more dingleberry over here. It's not up here, so that's a good sign. I think we have the glowstone somewhere else. Oops. Okay, we should be good, Seems fine. It's not completely broken. It's probably just that one error. What was I doing again? Fuck. I think I just went in here to like dump some trash and then move on, right? And then got stuck immediately. Let us go grab another cheese axe. Which I believe is from you. I considered actually putting a couple of rails down here so that the dudes can't figure out how to walk over them. I think that might be a good way to make doorways. That's a little side note. Yank that in there. Hold this. Might as well repair the things while we're at it. These guys are exceptionally good at giving me like XP back for repairing stuff. Even though I only got those two. Okay, we got money. Oh yeah, that's what that was what I was doing. I was going back to get more fucking diamond blocks. Give me one of these. Which I waste so much. Haven't played it for over a week. Oh, hello. Excuse you. And he's on fire. Voice spying on you. Checking out the Steam profile. Just to see if you're playing Valheim. You know, how long does it take for a guy to burn alive? Come on. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. It's a zombie. I guess it can sort of sustain the damage for a little bit longer. I'll go feed the horse. Whoop. I really gotta rename this to fucking Blade. Or Let It Rip or some stupid shit like that just because of this. I really want to figure out if I can like force this particular connection to happen. Because that could be kind of funny. Yeah. I think they're all name tag, but obviously me fucking something up in it. But look at him go. Why can't you just be a normal horse like the other one? For fuck's sake. Anyway, diamond blocks before I get too distracted. Yeah, definitely gonna be too late. I think I might make the slime fat out of just like super duper lame cobblestone because I'm definitely going to remove it later on. Sup, Red? Sup, Red? Hello there. We've just been having a little bit of sorting issues once again. I fixed them a little bit quickly, hopefully. You know, fingers crossed. And we have moved some stuff out. I've moved the portal from there to somewhere down here, I think. It should be down here. Maybe it's like here. Could be. I think the ship is around here. The portal is probably... It could actually be in that corner, I guess, maybe. But I think it's this one over here. Is it even... I'm not sure if it's actually in a corner. It could be in this... Okay, it cannot be in the center there, so it surely... Well, I'm guessing it should be that corner then. Which is a little inconvenient, actually. But we might not say. We could just do it from one side or make this one. It should be fine. Anyways, the TLDR is we're going to make a slime farm because I found out that close to 0-0 there's actually a swamp. So we can actually get slime. We've been able to do that the whole time. But since we've gotten to teleporter work, and I've been doing some off-stream work on it. We really need it now. And now that we can sort of argue for going to 0-0, because there is at least one type of building there, I feel like it's a little more fair. Anyways, I got distracted again, sorry. Okay, I'll take another 7. I'm not sure how big the slime farm needs to be, and we're just gonna try and wing it. I believe I mentioned. Oops. Okay, that was a little too far down. Been a while since I used that one. The original single starter base. Right, I'm gonna take the cheeky shortcut. So we need to get out there in the waters anyway, and it's nice to have the boat to get back. You'll also notice the path I've been carving for myself through all the lily pads. It takes some time. Yeah, we got it. Okay, how far did I get? I think I got like to here or something. I'll sail all the way over. You're right-clicking stuff with that makes me nervous. I mean, it's fine. I have the silk touch, so it, you know, the only problem is if I forget it and I accidentally break it through this one. But that's also sort of the fair aspect. Then I have to replace it with a new one, of course. Okay, let me just do this. So we get this one. The teleporter does stick into this block and the other ones, but since it's around 0-0, I am going to take a little bit of liberty with it. And essentially, you know, I'm going to have to make a lot of these. Oh, and I'll show... Ooh, what's on the back? Oh, you can't see... Oh, what is that? A random block that is involved. Oh, a little bit of a teaser. This is all you get. You don't get to see how it works on the inside. I blocked it off. Needless to say, you will be able to sort of spy it a little bit through at the bottom here. But it's just so that I can use the portal as an actual portal too. Because it's a practical addition to the design of the teleporter that you can also use the portals as normal nether portals. In any case, you see these trees here? You see the stinky brown water? This is a good place to start for an actual slime farm. So we need to sort of buy, I guess, up to 6. I'm thinking just like 4x4. So like 4 chunks maybe. Okay, you know what? I'll be fair. I will be fair, and I will purchase the actual chunks required for the teleporter, so it's fair. I don't think so. Maybe, but I do have particles on like low, so I'm not sure if that might be affecting it. Perhaps that might be the case. Okay, there we go. I have purchased my way all the way to the initial, you know, spawn of 0-0, basically, where we're gonna set the anchor for the whole thing to start from. It's just, it makes it easier to make the later steps if I get the distance correct on the first one. So I think to make sure that we are in the swamp, maybe we just make it like right behind this, so we get like half a chunk here next to the thing, and then we just like purchase 2 more on the back here, and then we make a cheeky little slime farm out of just ugly ass cobblestone so I can destroy it later without feeling bad about it. And it is already conveniently covered in water mostly, so that's actually very nice. I do need to make sure nothing can spawn on this thing, I suppose, but it should be fine. The goal is just to get one spawn. I guess maybe we use these, it could be more efficient. The black block, these are chiseled deep slate. They create that little pattern. I figured they would look nice for the base. I have overused them here to cover the whole thing up. So you can't see what it's made out of, like, for the most part. It's that, as I mentioned earlier, the whole hiding of the thing is probably not going to work that well, because part of me wants to show it off, part of me wants to like not get it stolen, right? So it's a So we're gonna try to do like a happy ground in between. Anyways, let us build some sort of platform here. And I think I'm just gonna go all the way to the end there, and then we make a big ass, ugly ass square here. Because they do spawn at night, I think. In, you know, swamps. And this swamp is a little bit convenient because it's very... there's a lot of water in it. So it's kind of ideal for it too. Which I didn't think about at all, even though I basically was out here checking from the very beginning. Mistakes were made, potentially. Okay, so we can only go to the end here. Wait, where's the fucking end? Okay, there. There we go. You would need a specific... I don't know if there's a hut out here. We could scout a little bit, I suppose. You need to have the hut in order to make a witch farm. But for a slime farm... Oh, excuse me. Supposedly you should be able to do this. And considering how bad my luck has been with fucking doing the digging holes in the ground, I think it might be worth a try at least. If nothing else. Oh wait, hold on, wrong spot. Oops. Basically, the witches have like this small hut. There's two ways you can do it with those, specifically. And it's like, either you farm them by finding one of their huts and building a farm directly around it, or you build a raid farm and you just passively get some witches in it too. Which I think is less efficient, but you require to find like a little ass ugly wooden hut out in an area like a swamp. And if you do that, you will be able to like build the witch farm around it. Because for some reason, the way the game spawns creatures, at least when it's like special mobs like that, it's based in a three-dimensional space around where it's supposed to spawn. It's sort of the same thing regarding the tower I have with the other dudes. They also spawn within a certain radius of that structure, because the structure is spawned in the area where they are supposed to be spawning from. Or something like that. I won't claim to know how it works. They always have black cats, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if black cats spawn as well. I don't think so, but I think they have like a... And maybe they do. I mean, I guess they have to, sort of. Okay, we definitely need like a buttload more of these slabs, that's for sure. But at least we saved like one of these. So I think this is going to be the big-ass area. Oops, so... Let's do that and this. I should place some lighting for now. I am so going to get myself killed here. I should bring a bit. Oh, okay. Maybe if we just get back quick enough. Oh, there's a chicken. Sup, man? How you doing? Ooh, you know what? I can. Okay, if I want to make a pathway out of these, I definitely have to make like a structure around it too. So that I don't accidentally, you know, sail into them and like destroy them. Also, I'm not sure if you can like, can you grow these? Probably, but we definitely need like a few more. Okay, so we need to fill out this entire bottom platform first. And then ideally, I think we need to get brown mushrooms. Because supposedly they have a little light level. Apparently, I didn't know that. And then but they do allow mobs to spawn because they don't have any like, you know, collision at all. Which is should be the ideal you know, option to spawn the slimes. Some, you know, fancy Minecrafters found this out, so I'm just gonna... I haven't looked up how they did it. I just I'm aware of that one fact. I'm gonna try and use it. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think they have to like grow in darkness, but I'm not sure if you can just bone meal them and, you know, go nuts with it. I think maybe. Should be good though. Alright, anyways, let's go over here. Alright, let's take a trip back first. kind of want to make the slime farm first, so that then we can start working on the pathway out there. I purchased a line from the teleporter all the way back to the Rainbow Road. But if we build the slime farm first, while I'm working on the road, we might get some booty in the... Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. I think it has to be nighttime, maybe? I don't know. We will see. It's a little bit hard to tell, because I'm honestly not really sure. And I'm definitely running out of diamonds to buy stuff as well. Which is actually a very good excuse to go back to a previous place I've been. I think about it. Assuming that I make a storage for each like unique base area. Guess we jump to some other spot. There will be ground underneath where we can go diamond hunting for like purchasing new areas. Okay, let's see here. What did I want to do? I forgot again. We need slabs. We need these, and we need buttloads of slabs. So we need to grab a whole few stacks of these, turn them into like very many slabs, because we're gonna need a lot. And then afterwards, we're gonna hunt for shrooms in all the chests, because I think I have some somewhere, maybe. Now, luckily, we do have a buttload of this. Let's grab about that many, I think. And then go to Mr. Smalls. I haven't named him, but that would be a fitting name considering that. The cutie hide. I think I used... Oh, do you remember which one I was using? I'm not sure. You know what? Doesn't matter. Does not matter, because we might destroy it later on anyway. We'll just do these. Now let's see here. Do I need glass? I kind of want to be able to see into it somehow, because it would be nice to see that things are spawning. So maybe we need glass on the outside, which means we make a roof of these as well, which means we make additional ones. Not the most fancy placement of blocks for now. And then definitely daytime while we're out there, and we don't need more creepers blowing up. We already had the first one. That's enough, I think. I don't know how they keep fucking sneaking up on me. Very annoying, but also very fitting mob for this game. On one side, it's good that there's not more of them. On the other hand, it's also good that they exist. What else can force you to build something new or rebuild something and then get a new idea because you started rebuilding it? Also, you don't have to worry, Red. Foytang and Cargo have already given me the idea for the next section of the road. And the assholes went with gold and white, which I somehow need to mix into making a road, which is going to be fucking expensive since we still don't have a gold farm. But I think I could use some of the diorite, maybe, if it can be polished like enough, not like look complete like ass. Now, was it these? I think it was. Very nice. Okay. Oh yeah, perfect. At least it's gonna look a little decent. Well, they are, but they're also sort of, you know, not that white. There's a bone. I mean, I guess bone white, but the bone white in this one is more like dirty white. Does that make sense? Let's just make the square first. White road, gold decor. Give me options enough to like I wouldn't mind making it out of gold if I could. I just think it will be a bit too expensive. But I'll try and mix it. I can always rip down the bank a little bit and try and figure out a new system for that. That would be okay too. Silk Road. Unfortunately, there is nothing called silk in the game, I think. Closest we can get is to wool. Oh, actually, I just got a great idea for how to make the gold in the gold road. What is it called? Concrete powder? Yellow concrete powder looks very much like golden sand. That could be perhaps a good cheap way to do it, so to speak. Oops. Okay, just hold it in. That's like 100 times faster. Oh yeah, this should be good. So a whole bunch of these slabs in the bottom. Then we make like a glass circle around this. And then I'm not sure how to kill them. Actually, we may have to get like a golem in the middle or something. Since it's only 4 chunks. Could be distance enough, I think. Or maybe one on either side. That could work too, I guess. Slimes are attracted to the golems for some reason. It's a good way to like lure them into position, into a kill chamber or the like. At least how you do it when you make the chunk version. Yeah, I'm not sure if they only spawn at like midnight, if the moon is related to it or something like that. So we'll see if this will even work. Because I wouldn't be surprised if it fucking just goofs me and only works at like, I don't know, full moon or something along those lines. Which would be kind of annoying. But hey, it's literally better than nothing, which is the alternative. So here we are, placing slabs. Well, yeah, shut up. You do have a point. God damn it, I felt like I saw a creeper. I think it was just the grass. I think it was just like one of these. You know, out of the eye, if you just quickly see it. Seems a little closer because of the FOV. Since when are there moon phases? Oh, it has been for a while. At like, what is it again? I think if it's a full moon, you can experience like a zombie raid where it spawns like 25 or 30 zombies in one go. And just literally swarms you like it's Left 4 Dead. So there's some shenanigans with it. For sure. To choke. Oh my god, this is gonna take a while. Glad I didn't make it bigger. What the fuck? Okay, this fucking grass is mega annoying. I should get a helmet with like respiration on. I think that's what it's called for like water breathing in this game, but I'm not 100% sure. There's also something called Aqua Affinity, and I can't remember which one, or if you need both. Probably, I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, I am afraid I'm gonna need like a lot more of these slabs. Yeah, we've already been using like 4 stacks or something. Oh, wait, it is 32 per chunk. That makes sense, actually. We're gonna need like a lot. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay, alright. One line of these is a whole stack, technically speaking. So if we go back and forth like this, so we can sort of follow the progress. Good thing I have so much of it. It's not a total waste to farm all of the, to, you know, hollow it all out in attempts to find a slime chunk. It's sort of, it's gonna pay us back now. Hopefully. That's kind of the idea, at least. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, fine, whatever, leave it. Spoop that in there. A little bit of focus to not, like, fuck it up entirely. Well, I was wondering how come you don't have that edgy black... It's because I haven't really been down there at all. And it is furtherly complicated by the fact that I moved some of the portals to the roof of the nether as well, just to make it easier to build the whole thing. So we'll have to explore there proper. But as you can see, I don't really have any worthwhile gear. Oh, I actually have that one on. Okay, well in that case, Aqua Affinity must be the thing that makes it like last longer. Not a lot longer, though. Small jumps are annoying. I'm thinking to go for that sort of stuff the moment we start getting the... what's it called? The Elytra? Or maybe before, I'm not sure. I don't worry about it too much, to be honest. I clearly don't get into precarious situations enough. Or something. Could probably have used it in the past. In certain specific areas, if you remember. At the same time, I'm not sure it would have saved me, having better gear. The game is like a little wonky when it comes to the combat that way. No. I want that one. Yeah, we are burning through these real fast. On the other hand, we're sort of halfway. I kind of like it too. It sort of works. It's a bit too samey for anything pretty, but the idea with this is not that it's supposed to be that nice looking. It's like fine if it looks a little bit like derp. Can you place mushrooms on these though? I feel like I should have tested that. Okay, well, that's gonna be a problem for later. I'm committing. I hope they can. I think they can, because they can stand on stone, I think. Call that armor satanic? I mean, it is a little bit like dark looking armor. I feel like it's a shame it doesn't have like any special features, though, per se, over Diamond. Aside from the cosmetic shit. Which I guess you can do with Diamonds too now, so... not arbitrary. Oh. How's a hexagon satanic? Someone ain't got their fucking geometry correctly there. Whomever. No, Saturn's hexagon. I have no idea what that is, but it sounds fucking moronic. I do know what it refers to, though, because I have seen pictures of the hexagon on Saturn. Which, again, doesn't really have anything to do with, like... you know, I don't know how you translate that to fucking being religious all of a sudden. It's literally just a weather system with like a gigantic storm on it. Kind of cool though. It looks cool. It's very like pretty geometrically speaking. It's evil or something. I mean, yeah, sure. Oh, all right, okay then. All right, sure. I think it might just be nature. But that's just that's my approach to stuff like that. I kind of don't want to. I don't want to break it yet, but I'm afraid I'm gonna forget that it's there. I suppose in the middle we will have to make like an attraction platform. I guess. I could like stand here once the platform is finished and we can see what spawns. Might help a little bit. I am so going to forget that one, aren't I? Well, you know, okay, actually we did get sort of like halfway almost, or a little bit more maybe. Could have been worse. I thought I was gonna have to go back like way more times. Definitely good call to make it out of slabs though. You get like twice as much buck for your stack. Okay, you know what? I'm a little curious. If I stay over here, it has to be light level 0. Where the hell do I see the fucking light level again? Okay, so here it is 0. So stuff can spawn there. I believe if I like go over here, we should be able to see stuff spawn. Maybe. Okay, maybe we just fucking go back first. Grab some slabs. No reason to wait while we're doing it. Oh. Would have been better if it was turned the other way around. For fuck's sake, go on. I'm slowly destroying all of those in the path. Borderline impossible to hit them. If you're an old school Minecraft gameplayer, if you're an old school Minecraft gamer, what I did right there would hurt your soul a little bit, because you would know what that means. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, fine, I'll just sail over here. Screw you guys. Oh. None of that mob shenanigans for me. I never finished that, did I? I remember talking about making like a little bridge or something there. Snag a few more of these. But yeah, for the Saturn storm system, around the poles, if you look at the planet, you will find these like weird storms, permanent storm systems around the poles, which is quite cool, but also a bit weird. See, the only problem with him having gotten this one is that it's the only one I have. I can make one more, so it's not like an issue. But he has a tendency to like walk in front of it all the time. Oh yeah, it is. It's the atmosphere that is so volatile because the planet is so big that it just permanently sits in a hexagonal storm. And really what the storm is made out of is like, it's a big hexagon, but it's basically, imagine like you take 7 cyclones or hurricanes and you place them close to each other and you'd sort of get that formation out of it. It's kind of cool looking. It has like those, one star in the middle and then 6 around it in the hexagonal shape, but then they are also swirling within that hexagon shape. There are some good pictures of it on the internet and simulations and stuff. But again, how is that? How do you take that picture and you go, this must be evil, Satan? Like that's where it sort of breaks it for me. I mean, all the other ones, like, would you rather live on top of a smoker? I suppose maybe, okay, hold on, wait, the stonecutter is not really that good either. This guy is standing on top of a brewing stand, so it's sort of like a balancing act. Don't tread on the glass tubes. This guy is, he's puffing, to say the least. Top of that one. These guys are kind of fine. This is just a, it is a blast furnace, so maybe not so much. These guys are standing on top of a desk, essentially. And then you little cutie. Sort of trying to avoid his, getting a whole saw situation over there. Well, yeah, but technically it's 7. Because you'd have to have like 6 around it, and then the 7th in the middle, right? In a hexagonal shape. I think so, at least. If you want to make it like storm systems that sort of have like a donut, like a feel to them a little bit. I am not explaining this correctly, Definitely go look it up. It will make way more sense. But obviously don't search for a random cult. I mean, there's no reason to get into that. Never really understood the concept, I'll be honest with you. I mean, I understand the concept of the cult. I just don't know how people get sucked into it. How they don't see it beforehand. My bullshit detector is turned way too high up to... Kill it! Kill it immediately! Give it... Come here, you! Excuse you, you little bastard. Oh, yes, yes. Give me those. Give me the green money. What do I throw out? Fuck these. Only 2? Come on, yeah. There's another one, yeah. Look at how rich I am. Give me those balls of goop. Alright, well, that's a very good sign. And it's just generic nighttime now, so that's lovely. It spawned in here in the lighting area. Perfect. Idea would, of course, be to sort of, like, make a, climb up into the sky here, and then, like, move high up enough so that this will be the only spawnable area for mobs. So that we force them to spawn here. Ooh. Wait, isn't it, like, midnight for you? Wait, hold on. Goes down in the west. Yeah, it should be like in the middle of the night. What the fuck is the... Don't trust that ice cream van. I'm imagining it's a black sign with like a painted ice cream on top that's out in the middle of the night immediately, you know. Don't go in that one. That's like a bad idea. It was a joke. Okay, well, I clearly fucking missed it completely. Ice cream is no joke. Right, kind of is. It depends a little bit on what's made out of it. Okay, we got one slime. I already consider this slime farm a success, even if it doesn't produce anything else. Also very good to know that they can spawn on this. I didn't really think they wouldn't be able to, but sometimes you never know. I did sort of just randomly wing it with choosing this particular block, and you know, you could fucking screw yourself over by doing that, maybe. The game does have a fair bit of mechanics at this point, which is what makes it nice, partly, but also a little more confusing. Alright, so we go here and then just... Okay, too far away. Slight bit of potholes, that's all. This makes it super annoying to fix. You bugger. This almost looks like a TNT when you have it in the hand, if you like swap to it quick enough. Oh, I see. Moon used to be just a block. Yeah, exactly. Wait, hold on. It changes the shape depending on what month you're in. Like, what am I saying? You know what I mean. It will actually go from like, here it was halfway roughly, and it will go all the way to full, and it will also go all the way to like not being shown at all almost. It has a full lunar cycle, is the word for it. And it does do something. They still do not have seasons. That is correct, at least as far as I'm aware. Best you can do is sort of like snow and rain and stuff like that, which isn't really a season. I would like to see that though. That would be cool. It is a little bit hard to do in sort of the tropical areas though, I suppose. It could be nice to see in sort of like the wintry areas, just like that the snow piles on high, or that it keeps snowing for like an extended period or something like that. Water auto freezes over. Well, it kind of already does. It's sort of more biome-based seasons. I suppose that's kind of what they went with instead. Which I am kind of okay with, because it gives you a little more control as the player. Build it in a specific biome, you're gonna still have it. It's not gonna be dependent on being there a certain time of day, or have the certain season be active. You know, it's not so cool if you make a Christmas theme thing and then it fucking turns to summer, right? That's the sort of deal I'm thinking of. That'd suck a bit. Now, I think they can only spawn at night. I'm not sure if they can spawn during the day, even if it's dark underneath, so... Yeah. We'll see. May have to make like a door to begin with to just like farm stuff in here. Could function as a generic mob farm to begin with. But they still have no seasons, just like... Honestly, I feel like we are sort of missing the seasons a little bit more and more. There's not a lot of snow in Denmark, like there kind of used to be when I was a kid, but hard to tell if there ever really was, or if I was just, you know... I just planted my Christmas tree out the other day, actually. Okay, we got a nice big-ass flat platform. I cannot make the darkness glass, so we actually do have to like make a block around. How do I do this in a sneaky way? Okay, first of all, let's remove these. that. Now I made too many of these. Kind of. It's just gonna be a big black box. What I want to make is like tinted glass and put it along the side. But I think I need like the amethyst crystals for that. Which I don't have any of those just yet. But it would be nice because you'd be able to like see in through the whole side while it's still remaining dark in there technically. I suppose we could go and do mushroom hunting now and see if I have something in the chests. And I may have a perfect place to grow them actually, under the assumption they need darkness to grow, which I think technically the nether roof would also be a good option. Actually, I believe that might be a decent spot for it too, unless it can't spawn on bedrock. Oops, missed. The messy chest. Okay, you know what, hold on. Let us dump all of this in here. Grab a few stacks of these. We'll just make like a line around those, and then actually we do need all of these still, because then we make the roof out of those. I should do that as the first thing probably. Kinda, yeah. Let's put the blocker in. Where do I have it? Double blockers, good. Put the loot into the chest. Oh, look at that. Big money. I know, it's just I've been out of the, like, I can actually make a whole slime block and still have, 2 pistons. Wow. Very cool, yeah, I know. Any mushrooms whatsoever in here, no? Let me know if I miss it. I'm just trying to sort of skim through them real quick. I can't remember if I came across one or if I purchased any from one of the dudes. Like at all. And I do have a fair few chests lying around with random stuff in them. I think there's only like wood in this one. Ah, but then, a little plant here or there. There's one here. That's just with the old maps in. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. I think I just need like one mushroom, and then just waiting time will make it grow. But that is looking to be a problem, isn't it? Beetroot. I don't think... Nah, ooh, okay, cool. He's gotten these. That's actually kind of nice. Ah, if it was been the other way around, it would have been nice. Could sell him berries if you really want. But yeah, anyways, I planted my Christmas tree out. I purchased a live one this year just because I kind of wanted a small tree for my front garden. I'm trying to make like sort of a micro forest out there. There's a bunch of smaller, older trees, and a bit of room in between. So I'm thinking to make like a small section with pine woods of different types. There's a generic Christmas tree, and then like a couple of actual pines, I think. It's a nice, easy way to keep the front yard without having to sort of like... It gets to grow a little wild, but still be sort of controlled in a way. Think of it like a large version of a bonsai, collection of bonsais. That's kind of how I think about it. Not that it's any level of fancy at all. It's I'm just going to let them grow wild and keep them down. Ooh, hello. There we are. Okay, so we do have some shrooms. We have 6. Now my idea here is to reuse another old area. Can I sneak around here? If you remember this sneaky little hole here. The old mob farm that was in here. See, I am thinking maybe I reactivate it a little bit by, of course, removing all the torches. So it becomes nice and dark in here. And then we place the mushrooms. Look at that little bit of light it makes. Okay, so we have 6 down. Let's hope they will sort of spread. And maybe we close you too. Maybe we close all of these. How was this again? Like this? Yeah. Don't like that. Anything spawns in there and then we just make it fully dark down here again. Of course, the shrooms themselves are going to light up a little bit, but hopefully they'll be able to spread down here in the darkness. I am really not sure if that's how it works, but hey, we'll see. If we get just one more shroom, then we'll know. Looking as impossible as ever. Let's see here. So next step is we go make a roof. Now that we have a flat surface we can walk on. And then we finish off with the what's it called? With the walls at the last bit. Technically they're not that important if you think about it. Could potentially do it without the walls and then have that have them just like walk in a specific direction. It is looking so weird. Do you see the blinking along the edge? Because of all of these tall grasses that stick up through the water. So you see those a little bit on the horizon as I move the camera around, like it's blinking up high. Because one of them is probably popping out of the ground just a little bit. Just enough for it to be seen. Okay, so let's see here. 1, 2. And then we want it... How tall are the... Oh, that's a good question. Do you remember how tall they are? Is it 3 or is it 2.5? Oh, and I'm unsure. Let's do this. Yeah, so hold on. So I don't think they're more than 3 tall. So we can sort of fix it if we do this. And then we just go from here. Any slimes? No? That is a nice view, though. Not gonna lie. Oops. This one I should be able to take, though. Yeah. I think, for my own sake, we're gonna do this. So I know where to stop again. I need to place one on top of that one. Oops, like that. Let's go do that on the other end too. Well, I mean, in that case, I can actually just take this down. We're gonna have to need it on the outside as well now I think about it. So. Okay, fuck it, I'll do this just so it's easier to like see where the corners are at. It's probably a good idea. Anyways, how are you doing, Red? I don't think I asked. Damn it. Thought I could be cheeky there and just do it. Definitely need some practice in placing all of these. Would be a little bit easier if they were a little lower, in fairness. But there is some therapeuticness to it, right? Just a little bit. I didn't do that on purpose, I swear. A slight break in the system, yeah. Maybe I can I think I should be able to do it. Oops. Hello? Excuse me. Oops. Okay, come on. Can I do this somehow? Fuck! I'm trying to do it faster. God damn it. Okay, this backfires like epically. Slow and steady. I can sort of do it, but then it kind of fails immediately again. The placement is like out of tune with how fast you're walking backwards. Oh! I was doing it. Slightly moving the mouse upwards while walking backwards kind of does it. It's very difficult. It's like a, you know, in a shooter when you need to like counter aim for the knockback. Oh, okay, hold on. Well, this is faster, though. Almost when I don't fuck it up. Alright, so distance is better. Gotcha. A little bit tricky to do, but it's very nice when it smoothens out perfectly. Fuck. Actually, hold on, I'm an idiot. Wait a second. There is a way to do this, I think. Can we do this now? Fuck you, game. Kind of. A little bit of cleanup required. Sort of with a pattern, at least. How is it? I think I'm like walking weirdly sideways. I am not doing it correct. Adapting to going to uni again? Oof. What are you studying? And do you like it? Is it interesting to you? Fuck me. Playing like way more fucker ones. Well, I suppose maybe I should ask, how far along are you? Assuming you're not starting fresh. Which, you know, since you wrote again, I'm... Figured that would make sense. Maybe is it easier for me if I just go up top? Nah, let's just fucking do it slowly. We don't need to rush it. Almost fresh again. Linguistics. Alright, cool. Almost fresh. Fair enough, fair enough. I get taking a break from that. I personally, I should have done that. I went like ham too much, and it fucked me because of it. The whole thing about taking a year off halfway through and shit is probably underrated, to be honest. I can't even like slowly click it. That just makes it worse. Unless, oh, okay, hold on. That might actually work. This is difficult when I go back. Now this is a little more satisfying. Yeah, I don't doubt it. I'm the kind that went from like, basic school to then like pre-uni to then directly to fucking uni. And I cannot recommend it. Having had getting a job in between might have been a good idea. Taking a year off might have been a good idea. I did start one uni education and then skipped to another one, and had a little bit of half a year break in between those. So that I guess I got a little bit in there, but it was still sort of like just boom, 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 boom. I would not say is something that pays out in the long run. Probably depends a bit on who you are and how the situation and stuff like is. Stress in general, I guess. I could hardly function in a social environment back then. I like the forced hair back there on the first. I mean, that's one thing to it. I'd say the social aspect is good, but it also depends on the place. Like the first education I went for example, had like not a healthy social. It was very social, but it was also very much focused on like, you gotta go out and drink on every Thursday. Which was like, why in the middle of the week? I don't know. Not for me. Not to say I'm too stingy on that. I like it once in a while, but not that much. And we are out again. We're not even... We're getting there, Linguistics. I'm assuming it's like languages and stuff. Is it like multi-purpose language, or is it more like specific for a single language? Or is it just like languages in general? I guess I already asked that. Oops. Okay, I was looking at chat. Dude, come on. Why did I hit between? Well, it's still cool enough. There's a lot of interesting stuff with it. But learning a translation, I mean, it's a very useful skill in fairness. It's one of those, unlike my education, for example, which could have been smarter in a lot of the ways that it had done things. This linguistics will prepare you for a job that will, like, borderline always be useful. Can I... Oof. Oof. Okay, fine. I'm like, should I just cheese it and make normal slaps? No, it's gonna look bad. Can't have my black box look completely like shit. I only have a hard time caring about it being useful or not. Wait, hold on. I only have a hard time caring about it being useful or not. I mean, yeah, honestly, that is sort of like the gamble of life, right? Did I pick the right education? Is it gonna be useful? There is no way to tell. You're gonna have to wait and see, because it depends on the situation once you come out in the other end, which there is just no way to predict. Like for my education, as an example, media related, being a general fucking showcase of a lot of how to do media, right? I use a lot of it for the game I'm making, but none of it like really dove that well into detail. Borderline impossible to use to find a job afterwards, unless you just want to do like fucking generic IT work. Intended as a game development course, it didn't really manage to pull that off, I would argue, but I am extra salty about that education anyways, due to other reasons, so fuck it. Take the good parts, forget about the bullshit. That's kind of how I feel about it. Learning different cultures. I mean, as long as it's interesting for you, that is actually the most important at the end of the day. Because that's going to make you keep going there, keep enjoying the fucking learning experience from it. It's if you lose that aspect, then it's like, that's when it's not good. Not speaking too much of experience, because I can sort of interest myself for a lot of things as well, but I decided, for example, not to go. I have a bachelor's only. I decided after my trial there that I did not want to go for a master's. Mostly because I simply lost faith in the system, which is not really the best success story in that. I got pissed, and now I went my own way. It has yet to produce good results, let's say. Things could be better, they could also be worse. It's sort of like a little bit of a mixed story, I guess. What can you do? Life, am I right? Like that. Like, what the fuck, dude? I'm trying to hit one in the center. It fucking just on either side instead. But the perspective of a good job, yeah. Honestly, that's a good idea. The job will probably come, like, afterwards anyway. I was more thinking of it as it's an advantage that the education to job, like, translation is more clear. Ironically, because it is translation also here. Like, it's not hard to understand what the education is about based off of the name, for example. You're studying linguistics, obviously the study of languages and shit like that. And it can directly allow you to translate different languages because you know them. There you go. Easy to translate that into an actual use case in real life. Unlike something like the generic meteorologist fucking education, that where you can't really describe precisely what you've been learning because you've been learning all of it, but at the same time, only the basics really. So what is the company actually going to use you for? Well, I mean, that's a good question. A little bit of everything here or there. As you can hear, it's not the fantastically accurate sales pitch of I can do X, pay me for it. So yeah, that's just my own gripe, I guess. I don't worry about it too much. It's been a while since I was in it, and I have, you know, I'm using what I like from it. I feel like that's kind of the best I can do. And I make do with my alternatives, as you do. Luckily, it hasn't affected me too much. So far, at least. Still hoping for the game, of course, to have a little more success this year. But we shall see. I still need to work more on it. I have been working on it during January, but as I mentioned earlier on stream, I've been going pretty hard on... Because I have a deadline here for when the cable guys come to fucking do it. I need that fucking wall section finished, and it is a chore, okay? I do not enjoy the handiwork all that much. Doesn't mean I can't do it to a pretty fucking high specification, but it's just like a lot of annoying steps in the process of the wall making. A lot of them are tiresome and tedious, first of all, and then there are sections where I'm not quite sure how to do a specific thing or if it's a good, like, long-term decision for it, so you have to think through and sort of design your way around it as well, making the process a little more complicated when you're coming from it from an amateur background, if that makes any sense. This is still in the early prototype stage. Not so much anymore. It's getting into the stage where I need to start mass-producing shit. I basically made the basic UI, like life and HP and stamina and all that sort of crap. So now I need to start making units. Problem is, the unit system I've made for it, which is very... it's good, because it's completely modular, so you can basically make whatever the fuck you want. It just does not have a very good interface, so I'm debating whether or not I need to make like an in-game unit editor, if that makes sense. A little bit like how you can do with some of the recent updates where you can control the what state the player's in and stuff like that. I just need to have. I would need to make it like fully adaptable, so you could basically go in, modify a unit, and draw on all of the codes that can be used for them to specify all of their states with all of their animations and all of their drawings and yada yada yada, all the fucking details. Which would then require a lot of fucking work to make that. And then it's like, is it worth trying to make the unit editor to make the units, or should I just like make the units, even though it's a bit more tedious? That's sort of the stage I'm in at this point, and I need to like make the basics so that we sort of get out of the fucking alpha and we get into the beta stage, ideally. By the end of the year, hopefully. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to pull it off because I can still have a lot of fucking house renovation work that I also need to do. But after the first of the coming month, at least I will be out of the deadline shenanigans with the current fiber guys, at which point I can go back to sort of doing a 50-50, which I was doing during January, where I spent a couple of hours doing the fucking housework and then, spent a couple of hours developing and thinking about the game and stuff like that. Mixing it a bit. It seemed to work pretty well. So I just need to not have additional fucking bullshit on top. Time pressure, essentially. Let's just do the sides out of these. Keep it simple. And then maybe like a doorway or something so I can walk in there and check if there's any fucking slimes. It sounds very technical. It is. It's technical in the annoying way. Yes, I actually have a lot of the design works for a lot of the characters and bosses and stuff like that as well. Not written down, but I have a good idea of where they need to be. It's sort of the classic, like what are the main bosses and what are some of the NPCs that you're going to meet along the way, and sort of the thematical aspect of those. But I haven't locked in on specific designs for them because I kind of want to let that be up to potentially if I find some artist to do it for me, which would be fucking nice. So it doesn't turn into like complete programmer art, which may very well be the case to begin with. It does matter to me, but the reason I haven't like locked it down is because I wouldn't be shy for, somehow getting money more behind the project other than just my own work, so that I could hire a couple of artists specifically for both sound and like sound design, voice acting, and 2D art. Essentially, that's what I would want if I had the fucking cash for it. But I have no idea how much that would even cost, how to fucking acquire people for it. It's a whole thing by itself, I would almost say. I could technically save the corners here. Well, here's my plan initially, right? How I was thinking to do it, just as the cheapskate moment, is that I'm gonna make like similarly to how I've done most of the other stuff, make it modular so that you can add in different texture packs and stuff like that. The idea with it is I make the basic ugly art that goes in all the right places, and then later on we replace all of it with some nice art, so there needs to be a system that can easily replace all of the textures and stuff like that, or at the very least needs to be easy to just swap it out. And I was thinking you could do that with a voice as well, and then I can make my idea of what the character should sound like, which could be very goofy and fucking my wonky ass attempts at pretending what this character should sound like, just to give an idea to the potential voice actor. And you could obviously add it in as a gimmick for, I don't know, founders or stuff like that if you're gonna go Patreon, which I'm still thinking about. But I just don't know what I would fucking put in for rewards for that shit. That's a whole other side of management that you have to do on top, which then how much time is that going to take versus actual development time? And it becomes a problem managing the whole thing. But yeah, basically like do the voice acting first myself, just for the things that I feel like would be fun to do it for. And then you have a sort of idea, and then you can add the developer voice pack in afterwards if you really want to, just so that people can get the goof out of me trying to pretend, trying to sound like how the character is supposed to sound like or something like that. I don't know. It's all theoretical at this point, for those aspects at least. First things first is to figure out the core gameplay. which I'm pretty much locking down. I've gotten some interesting ideas for how to make the menu system. I just need like 3 items and ideally 5 mobs to start testing around with what will actually be working and like what would work nicely, and then like test it out and give myself some time to do that. Which is then, of course, leading back into the whole: do we make a unit editor or do we not? And do we just make those 2 things? And I'm thinking to just start making those, because it's going to be easier to just make the initial few steps. Think of it like making 3 weapons for Dark Souls or something like that. Except there's going to be a little more to it if I'm going to be able to pull it off in the way that I think. I'm getting creative with how to do the thing. Like, it ties into the theme for the game. Modular shenanigans. Okay, so far so good. Now what? Oh, where's the exit? Oh, there. Okay, fuck. How to get lost in a box. Okay, so now we need to go to the top of this thing. I think it's just like close it off for a moment here. So yeah, I basically think a lot about it and try to figure out. Fallout New Vegas has a lot of unused dialogue lines in the game. Files recorded. Files of this recording it to actually give the voice actors an idea of how to say this. Yeah, I mean, I never considered it before. I was thinking about how would you the most easy way like do it. And it is sort of easiest to just try to sound like the characters, because that's do it as if you're telling a story. This is how this character would sound. Like a grumpy old man. I can't. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can try here. How the fuck does it? Again, that's why you would need the voice actor, because obviously they know how to control their voice way better than I'd be able to. I'm old. Oh, I'm so tired. I can't get up. Help me. Yeah, as you can hear, it's fucking terrible if I try. But at the same time, taking that aspect and then like trying to actually make it serious, because it's a little difficult for me not to like goof off while we're on stream with it, for example. But I would say giving it a proper try would be worth it. Actually, I should do this. Let's rip this out. I need to put some slabs on this thing so things doesn't spawn on top of it. Blow it up. And bottom slabs all the way here. There. That. Also, big studios have voice and audio directors on top of writers and the voice actors. Exactly true. And then you have to keep in mind that I'm doing it all solo. Like, all of it. Programming, designing, the whole fucking thing. Story writing, ideally, too. It's a lot of work. But I enjoy it. That was what I realized when I started the project quite a few years ago at this point. But I still like it. And I think that's why it's worth sort of trying to finish it. Even if I might not be able to. You know, who fucking knows? It's hard to say at this point because it still feels so early, even though I'm a few years in. At the same time, it is highly complex. I haven't seen the fucking environment shit that I went all in on. So that's going to be one unique thing for the game. And then I might as well go all in and fucking make some interesting mechanics if I can. Because that's sort of what interests me, I guess, a little bit. And then you can always, like, fiddle with the story. I mean, you know, if From Software can do it without fucking making a story, then surely someone else can too. That's what I'm saying. Just don't hire super expensive voice actors. That's exactly the problem I would have with hiring anyone at this stage. Is that, first of all, you know, the capital is something I would need to acquire first. But then also, how do you vet them? How do you find a voice actor which is cheap? How do you pay them so that it doesn't become like a money sink later on? Not to be too scammy or anything, but I'd sort of want to buy one soundbite and have that be mine, even if it is their voice. It might sound a little rude, but at the same time, it's sort of like, If I need to pay them royalties for every usage, then the management problem of it again starts to scale out of control, and I don't know how you even do that. What is the standard within the industry? I have no fucking clue. Hence why I would, start with just doing it solo, and then see if I can somehow figure it out as I go. The advantage of then, of course, doing it as I mentioned, with making it so that you can easily replace the sounds, similar to how you would do with the textures, is that then you can always go back and do it later on. Also, if you then finish like one character, for example, or you get one voice actor to do it, so you don't need to rush it, you can then insert that into like and have a mixture of the devs and the voice actors. You can just like basically make a set where it's half and half. So you could slowly integrate all of them as you build on it. Honestly, small, always look out for jobs and work. Especially with the whole AI thing. That is true, actually. Actually, that's what I should be doing, right? I should just be buying Midjourney and then just having the fucking AI do the whole thing for me. Scarily enough, that is kind of the... I have thought about it. Not gonna lie. Give it a year or two more, and then it's like, I wonder if it's cheaper to beep boop up, give me what I want, kind of. But I would like to hire a person, assuming you can find someone who has a good voice for it. Of course, it would depend on the character, and as well, that's also why it would be nice to sort of design the character fully first, flesh out their storyline, their quest lines, so that it helps give the person who voices them an idea of what the person is about, and still, give a little bit of fucking freedom to the person. I have tried during my education to be a game lead in an experiment, which was quite enlightening for how to lead a project like that in a nice way. And I personally liked a lot to go to, like, let's say the 2D team, the ones that are in charge of all the 2D art, and then tell them, here's what I want, and then present X idea, and then tell them to go, now you go make me 3 or 5 similar looking things to this, and I will pick one of those. Make them sort of distinct, but still in the same style, or I don't know, let the artist do their thing, but still give them sort of, the only pressure is they have to, one of those things will be picked, so they better make all of those 5 look cool. But I don't know, I just feel like it's a good way to do it. You give them the freedom to go, artistically crazy, but still within sort of a confines of, you can only make 3, and one of them will be chosen. So they don't like waste too much energy on too many things, but that they focus on making those 3 things cool. And then even if like the 2 other things that you don't choose, they can always be used for something else if you really want to. And I might, ask for small tweaks and stuff like that. I'm a detail person, okay? I like fiddling with the details and like changing things just a little bit, because I see something else in it, which I'm sure is frustrating as hell. At least don't do AI art, or I'll boycott your game. Sorry. Honestly, completely fair. The only thing you'll run into as a problem is that at some point you won't be able to tell what's AI and what's not, and that's the real issue. That's when it starts getting scary. But I would like it to be like made by people, just because it's fucking easier. The AI is cool and all, but as you have already noticed with a lot of it, people tend to have the same ideas and make the same things because of it. Even if the AI can do it magically for them, just look at YouTube, for example. There's a whole bunch of those videos of, what is it called? I don't know, let's say Futurama as a 90s anime film or something like that. There's a lot of that shenanigans. Okay, what the fuck do I do now with this fucking thing? I think I have to be at nighttime. I need to make some sort of kill chamber for these. Dark fantasy 90s film. Exactly, that's what I mean, right? So there's a gazillion videos of that already. Because, of course, the creativity behind that is basically the people get the same idea, convergent evolution shenanigans, where 2 ideas can occur at the same time in 2 different places, because, it can. That's what that is. Whereas if you then have like an artist directly, I can sort of not to say get my not to say puppeteer them, but a little bit of that sort of stuff. I can talk with a person and actually get them to understand what I'm looking for, or get them to sort of try and make what I want. And then when it inevitably becomes a mishmash of what I want to make and what they have made, I like the balance between those two things. Because obviously they are an expert in their own field. I might have the overview for what I want the game to be like, but I don't have the skills to do what they can do. So I need to use their skills to the best of my advantage for the game, if that makes sense. I don't know. It is. The scary part about it is that at some point it will, the technology will only advance more and more, and it will become more and more accurate to what you think something that has a soul is like, which is when it starts to get scary. I move this one up, I think denying the power of it is not something we can do for long. I guess that's where I'm going with it. It's gonna take over shit to one degree or the other. The whole you can't find progress kind of deal. Question is how badly we're gonna be in that situation. I do agree with that though. It's nothing more disappointing than seeing the nice picture and then noticing that the hand has like how many fingers? Or it's a little bit too swirly. I saw some nice pictures. I think it was like of anime tanks or something like that. And then it sort of got ruined by the fact that the moment you notice the details on the tank, what you see is then it's just a swirly mass inside the wheels, because it obviously can't like do the mechanical look of a tank tire and the wheels and cogs and whatnot that is in that shit perfectly. It's not good when two similar tanks, which look the same on top, have a different set of wheels on them. That's disjointed, but that's something the AI is not good enough to figure out just yet. But eventually it probably will be. But I definitely also like the handcrafted stuff. I mean, look at the game so far, right? Look at the amount of time I've taken to make it. If you wanted to go soulless and if you wanted to just make money off of it, you would make a fucking mobile game, which I consider to be just as soulless, I suppose. I really liked AI when it was underdeveloped and created images with like uncanny dreamy look. I kind of still like those too. I do like somewhat the detailed, realistic look. I think of it like as a technology to some degree, but the problem with it is also that you end up with that situation where a lot of people without the skills to understand the nuances of making let's say a picture, will now have the ability to just make a picture without, the thought behind it. I completely get the soulless aspect. For me, it's the lack of thought that kills it, I guess. I like noticing a lot of small details. I like when you can see that someone has been putting in those details and thought things through. Which, unfortunately, isn't really how most things are done at the end of the day. Because most things are done to cut costs, AI included, I'm sure. Let's place some slabs on this. Yeah. But I suppose there's a little bit of perfectionism in me and that forces me to think like that. Wait, hold on. You were not supposed to see that. So I don't need one here. That one should be fine, that one should be fine. Yeah, it just looks off because this one is full. How many AI girls do you... Wait, hold on. How many AI girls can you create before you become numb to it? I mean, I don't know. My counter, if you'll allow me to play devil's advocate for a moment, how much porn exists on the internet and how much is still being made? Humans like the big boobas for some reason, and for some reason they can't get enough of them. Anime girls included. I do get what you mean, though. And to some degree, you could argue that the whole porn industry is also a colossal problem in the same sense, right? It desensitizes people too much to it. Now, I did not purchase... We need to make it a little bit of a soft road, kind of. Wait. This is breaking my brain. What? What? Hey, huh? Excuse you? The fuck? Okay. Wait, can I not control it? I don't think I can control it. I think it just chooses on its own, doesn't it? You bastard. Okay, fine, whatever. Okay, I don't think I can. I'm gonna go as far as to call that kind of porn art. Hold on, let me read what you wrote before. See, but when you actually get out there to look at it, and wait, hold on. See, when you actually get out there to look for it, and when people make effort for it, that's fair. That's fair. Again, it sort of relates to the same thing as I mentioned before, right? Like, can you see that the level of detail is there or not? And for the AI art, obviously, it becomes soulless because you know it's just made in 2 seconds by a robot. You know, there's no small funky details. There's no... I mean, it does have errors now, but at the same time, we're probably gonna reach to a point where it won't have any errors, and then feel weird because of it, because it's too perfect. The whole uncanny valley shit, where it's like, it's too good. Part of the charm of like handmade things is the fact that they aren't 100% perfect. Something like that. Oh. But when it's used to fuel the basic animal desire to jerk off, people will obviously use AI to create porn for their addiction. Exactly. Which is partly the issue as well, I would argue, specifically with AI, that for porn addiction specifically, it's a way too easy tool to use all of a sudden if you need some new, goofy material, right? Which is probably not very good, considering how fucking explosive it already is. Downside to the internet, I suppose. Oh yeah. Overstimulation. That is definitely a thing. I would argue that that's already like a norm these days, which is a bit sad to think about. What the fuck was I doing? I kind of just want to open it and look if there's, buddies in there. But there's nothing. Okay, hold on. Let's try. I don't really know how high I need to be for this. It might bite me so much in the ass, by the way, but let's just give it a shot. It's like a big ass circle around the player that is. And there's a specific height which will be the ideal, because the sphere goes down to a certain section where it will only be... Actually, let's do this. That's the boat. Don't know what those are. Let's go up a bit higher. If we assume that those are mobs, they should sort of disappear at some point. Okay, that one definitely spawned over there, so we need to be much taller up. I think. Shush. That was exactly why I was worried to begin with. Okay, I'm guessing like here, maybe. I don't think I need to be that... Wow, that looks so weird. Am I the only one getting like the planet vibe right now? Like, because I did like this. I do like the new, like, spherical cutoff. But it did make it look like I just, like, went out halfway out to space when I hold it like this. Was the tad. Okay, something is spawning all the way out there. Hold on. Accessibility settings. Simulation distance is only 5 chunks. Entity distance. Let's turn this down to like 150. Okay, maybe I do. Okay, fine. I'll go up a little higher. God, it's looking so weird. Oh, okay. They disappeared now. So now something disappeared from over there, right? Let's just maybe test it, I guess. I'm gonna go down until we see some spawns. Okay, that guy spawned there. So I need to. I must have to like be way higher up then. I just feel like I'm so tall already. Okay, something spawned there now. Okay, that one despawned. Good. That one despawned as well. Okay, so probably around this height here. I really should have thought this through. Hold on, wait a minute. I might be able to fix this, actually. God, I conveniently have some wood here. Oh. Don't fall off. There we go. Now, how do I make those things again? We just make a whole bunch of letters. Wait, hold on. Let me read what you mentioned as well. Nothing will be able to get their rocks off anymore. Yeah, pretty much. It's also like another problem with that. It's like the whole relationships in general, like human basic interaction, will also like get affected because of it. Which is not really a good future to look into either, right? When the only thing left is just people like dicking around in AI or similar because they can't fucking figure out how to talk with anyone else. Maybe we do like this and then pop that one and then that. Nothing spawns up here. There's a lot of fuckers spawning there, isn't there? Which is kind of unpractical. We want them to spawn inside the fucking box. Ah, we did despawn again there. So I must be like right at the limit here. Kind of. Whoa, that's weird. Maybe they aren't despawning. Maybe I'm just doing this. I'm not seeing it. That is a big ass slime, I think. That thing over there. Or something. It's jumping as if it's a slime. I'm gonna... Okay, time to risk this. Can I do this? Am I gonna die? Oh. Okay, no. I got it. Kind of. Totally not risky at all. Right. Come on. I'm holding it in. That doesn't work. Oh, that is fucking annoying. Okay, hold on. Maybe this will be a good way to save halfway. Aha! Okay, maybe I made too many stairs. I'll look it up, and then I might make this taller off stream, in case I have to. Whee! I'm curious if it's a slime over there. So obviously now I move away from... You know what, hold on. Let's check in here first. Any loot? I see something here. Oh, there's a lot of boyos in there. A lot of nasties. Any slimes anywhere? Can you... My guy, come on. Bro. Easy. Oh, fuck off, you fucking spooked me, motherfucker. Not to say spooky, scary skeletons, but kind of. What the hell? No, it's a spider. Okay, so we got no slimes in there. But I saw something that looked like a boy over here. Who probably despawned, right? Oh, rip. Whoop. Alright, so we definitely need the mushrooms in there. To prevent all of the other mobs from spawning. That's the basic goal for it. Can you move it? Do you like to move it, huh, Mr. Skeleton? Let's do that. Okay, you know what? Let's go back and check if the mushrooms have spread underneath there at all. Fuck's sake, all of these fucking things. Ooh, that does look good, though. Coming in on the horizon. Oh, I did it. Nice. I'm getting better at the parkour, like dodging everything. Mushrooms. Gotta go to the shroom stash. It's probably full of mobs now. Maybe. Luckily that comes killed in with a kill chamber. Make it a little easier. It's okay. Why the hell are you there? You're not supposed to be out there. I unfortunately only see very few mushrooms. You hear a rat? I think I have 2 of them tied up. Might be those 2. But let's go see. I have found like quite a few recently. I do have the 2 base ones here in case I need to breed them later on. Those are the 2 first ones. So those are allowed to stay tied to a post outside. That's fine. Totally no animal abuse here. Don't think about it too much. They can eat the wood, can they? Not sure if rats can eat wood. Oh, oh! Back here. I smell it. Oh, you're safe for now. I'm waiting. Come on. No? It's hiding in the fucking... It's hiding in the patch. I don't have... Oh! Little fucker. Back here. Where the fuck is it? It's hiding in the grass. My decorations are backfiring. Oh, there it is. I found out that they're really stupid when it comes to like traps. Get back here. No escape. Fuck. Okay, well. It's doing it again. This is why, you know what, actually, hold on. Let's solve this problem. Actually, not anymore. It was, the reason I needed string early was to get the beds, because I didn't have the sheep. Now that I have the sheep, it's not really needed. I think you can make string out of wool, maybe, or maybe it's the other way around only. In any case, I have the 2 cats, so we could just make a cat breeder and make like a proper murder machine, really. If you really needed to. It is not as efficient as just doing a spider farm, I think, and I think I have one option. Alright, so let's do this one. Let's not fuck it up. I need some ranged ammo here. I like it because it's kind of both melee, it's single target, and you can throw it. First things first, though. Let's put mending on it and get it repaired. I think I have a couple of books left. It's an anvil, right? I think I have one in there. Take a book, and then you take a sword, and then you put the book in the sword, and then you just bash it on a hammer. You fold it around it and go like bonk. You got a good idea for a name? We can do that. Okay, let's trade a bit with these guys. I don't remember if there's any special enchantments, but I'm guessing there is. Jesus Christ, this is borderline broken efficient. That's one thing I would wish they would add. I know it's in some mods as well. The amount of durability on the gear and stuff. I feel like that should just be a basic feature. Hold on, let's check. Lure, mending, fortune, unbreaking 1 only. Not sure it can get looting on it. Loyalty, that one I do want though. I need a book. Do I have any loyalty? Dang it. How do I make a book again? Wait, well, hold on. We can make books very easily. Wait a second. I know, just destroy a bookcase. That's how you get them. Alright, okay. Alright, the plow it is. Let us put... where is it? Was it not you? Touchstones. It's nice that it's 3. There's a smarter way to do this so it doesn't become like mega expensive, but I can't remember which that is. I think it's like that we combine the books first, maybe. Assuming you can do that. At which point I'd wanna grab some of these unbreaking ones. Get some more of them from him first. Let me just try it. Let's see if I can. Please, I need space. Oh, perfect. To dump some more trash into. See how the chest gets made? Here you go. Already filled with garbage. Let's try this. Aha. I'm breaking 2. Right, 2 more of these. Oh, okay, never mind, I'm poor. Knock those. This. There we go, a little bit of extra XP, very nice. This one is fully healed now. So we have 1 unbreaking 2. What else can I get on it? We want the loyalty so it comes back, obviously, so we don't have to pick it up again. I can't remember what else you can get on these. I don't think you can get any, like, generic damage. I think you can only get, like, the special damage, and maybe it doesn't matter too much. It's a bit unfortunate that they can't get, like, damage to everything as well. Mm. Oh no! Fuck me. This is why having the X in the offense is always bad. He says and then immediately does it again. Okay, so that's putting those two in. Costs 2. Put these two in and costs 5. Now, does unbreaking go to more than 3? I don't think it does. So then we put these two in, or... same cost. Pretty good. Damn it. Let's trade it. Oh, perfect. Come on, give me enough. Crap. I'll buy some more bricks from you. There we go. Alright, let's just start with this. It's a good start. It's probably going to be expensive if I need to upgrade it again, but that's fine. Let's give it a whirl. Do you smell a rat anywhere? Oh, damn it. Oh, fuck. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna try. Come back to me, yoink. Oh, oh, that does feel good though. Sure, you can't fire as fast as you can with a bow, but in the game that has like a hit delay anyway, I partly feel like it's fitting. Oh, that's a good question. Let me test that. Oh, I wonder if it could get stuck on a door or something like that. I'm not sure about that. Oh, it can't. Nice. At least not trapdoors. I think it can sort of like swirl around you if you're unlucky. Also very nice it's not using durability. I just practice a few shots here. Hey, hey! I hit something. I was trying to make the boat like bust itself, but I think I got a fish. Maybe. I'm not sure. Alright, nighttime anyway. Fucking. Ooh. Okay, hold on. I have a fun idea. Stamp, stamp, stamp. Oh, that is so ugly. But that's how it is. I believe there's still more of these. Role-playing spearfishing, pretty much. Time to aim practice. Okay, so there's definitely a mob all the way out there. So I have a feeling this might not be tall enough. Yeah, he just spawned right there. That one, I think, despawned. It's really hard to judge just based off of this. There's probably a bunch in there. Okay, total miss. Oh. Okay, thought it was just gonna... Oh, okay, alright, that was too far. Ah, dude, close. No, you fucking bastard despawned. Ah, too low. Okay, I definitely need practice with this, that's for sure. Dude, come on. That's like spot on. I'm not sure. Oh, you... Oh, you fucker. Oh, you fucking cunt. Alright, you're gonna get it. Fuck you. You're not safe anymore. Okay, kind of. Tried it. Come to me. Fuck. Get wrecked. Oh, fuck. The game slammed. I'm sorry. Get up. These are annoying in like every way, in fairness, too. Oh, did you like that combo? Get wrecked, you little fuck. Get wrecked, you little asshole. There is no escape. Oh, okay. He got lucky. This is your chance, you little fuck. You better hurry up and hit me. Oh. Fuck. It really yeets it forward. Oh, come on. That was bullshit. Like, spot on. Where's he at? Oh, crap. Okay. I'm getting better at it, though, I feel like. Come on. Oof, right in the face. Get shat on. So why did it despawn right there? When it's so close to me still. I know it's like a ring around me that does it, but it's fucking weird. Spawned in a pack right there of zombies. Well, the funny thing is that I don't hear the game sound very loudly. For me, it's sort of like quite small. I hear the music primarily, and I've even turned down that a fair bit so that so it doesn't confuse me too much while I talk. I can hear a little bit of what I'm saying as well. Okay, Trident definitely useful versus those idiots. Not so good if you miss, but incredibly satisfying when you hit them because it just comes back almost immediately. Let's do some more practice. Oh. Close. Oh, shoot, I forgot to name it. Oh, bonked. Oh, he's salty now. He's coming for me. I really like the fact that it flies back. I wonder if you can do the same thing as you can do with arrows, like getting it to get extra momentum, making it do more damage. Oh, fuck's sake, I hear them. I barely hurt them there. Fine, guess we have to go sleep. Oh, close. I didn't think they were going to spawn like more during the same night. So they just suck in every way possible. Oops, damn it. The fly pattern is really random. But like 3 hits is pretty much enough. Come on, come down. You scared, huh? I see you, you little fuck. Oh, oh, wait, can I hit myself with it? Okay, I can't, I guess. Can it hit stuff on the way back? Ooh, that's a good point. I don't know, actually. Ah. Okay, so what if I purposely miss... I don't think it can. It seems to be flying around him. Oops, okay, fuck me. Literally could not miss him. Yeah, it flies around the mob. So I think only on front hit. But it's actually really fast if you just hit the target. I didn't expect it to come back so fast when it just bounces off. It would be nice if it did damage on the back as well, but that would probably be a bit too OP. I definitely see a little nose bar there. You hear that sound? I hear that sound. Fuck off. I literally sat back in the chair. Where is it? Okay, I hear it. I want it. Yes, and it's a big boy too. Bonk. 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 Nope, not on you. You gotta push it down there. Oh, this is so good. Wow, and I can look at this. I can just fucking keep blasting. As long as I don't miss. So it's actually a good thing to like train you to become better. What is that? And there's a good sound too, let's be honest. I am liking this trident way more than I thought I would, actually. Those are mine. Slime farm, a great success. Bonk, 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 and you're dead. Oh, there's more. More customers. Oh, you think you can test me, huh? Hit shot. Hit shot. Okay, I missed. Hit shot. Wait, oh, hold on. Hit shot. Oops. Out, 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 out. Okay, I got a little greedy there. I'm having a bit too much fun with the trident, not gonna lie. Might as well get all the loot while we're at it. Practice the shots. Oh. Nice try. Where's he at? Where's the bastard? I don't want to say 360 no scoped, but kind of. That bow is mine now. Is it any good? Or is it trash? Absolute poo. I think what I need to add to this is like the channeling thing or whatever it is. The thing that does lightning, if it is. If you get the chance to do it. Look at that, 10 slime balls. Holy fuck. The slime farm is working. Kind of. Not really, but, you know. I've literally, in this stream, gotten more slime than I've got in the entirety of the time I've been in this world. In the last, how many hours? 3 hours-ish? No scope because no cover. That could be an interesting thing if you could add stuff to it. I would really want them to add like additional enchantments for the trident so that it's more useful. But maybe it would make it too strong. I'm not sure. I can kind of get the idea of making the bow a little stronger because it needs the arrows. Because, I mean, look at this shit. Boom, boom, boom. I could just keep fucking... When he's within that range. Oh, you want me, huh? Fuck you. Get wrecked. even good versus the baby zombies. Who are notoriously fucking cancerous to deal with. It does do like a bit more damage than an arrow. Like an, I'm not sure actually, to be honest. But like 3 shots on the zombies is pretty decent damage on the throw already. Especially when you can pull it off pretty fast. And I mean, you can throw it pretty far too. So I guess this thing is actually also somewhat balanced. That would be an argument to make it do even more damage. Is that you, if you miss, you're fucked. I don't think they do. I think the glow arrows are like the ones that highlight the mobs so you can see them better or something like that. The golden looking ones. Which is a bit of a shame. But you can make a lot of like tipped arrows if you use the Fletcher dude. Which can do like harming and stuff like that. So I think you can get more damage that way. But also like crits. And then the fact that you have like power enchants on the bows and stuff like that can make it probably do more damage than this thing. I think. But I know this one has higher base. And I feel like it's faster to draw than I expected as well. Obviously there, right? Now my DPS goes down when things fucking move. So they scale better with distance. I don't know. I mean, you know, if it's rainy weather, I think the Trident wins. Just straight up because of the thunder. Because that's like a it's like a violent power to add to it. I just sort of wish that it would always be able to do it, but maybe that would be too strong too. Or maybe like instead of it being all or nothing, just have a minor effect. If you had channeling on it, have it do a little extra damage or something like that, just generically. It feels meh that it does extra damage, but only to certain mob types. When a lot of other things in the game do extra damage to everything. Kind of want it to just be a good thing on its own. Yeah, if it's raining and you have, I think it's the channeling enchantment on it, anything you hit with it will get struck by lightning on top. So that's like a trident hit and the lightning strike and potentially the flames afterwards in one bop, right? So that's decent. Got him. I love the sound it makes when it hits. Dink. Very nice. Stamp, stamp. The plow is a power tool. Very clearly. You know what? Let's go back and bank the fucking slime balls. Oh no. Okay, there goes the bridge. I feel like they're growing back again. I'm not seeing like a path through all the lily pads that I feel like I should be seeing, considering how many I destroy as I go past. I need to look up how to get mushrooms as well. I know you can shear the shroomy cows for them. I think. There's something with that. Like maybe I just tried a bone meal one on pot soil, maybe? Maybe there's something about that. Maybe it has to be mycelium, at which point we're fucked. Oh, look at this. Look at that. Actually, you know what? You're just in time for me to also, I should also stop now, actually. It's been a good while. Go get some good sleeps, dude. Sweet dreams. You're very welcome. I hope you enjoyed it. A little slow today. I am a little flat as well. But I feel like I've been enjoying myself, especially with this. This was a nice, like much nicer than I thought it would be. I think the first thing I should get is a trident every time I play Minecraft at this point. And then maybe look a little bit into it. Let's see. Let's finish with a nice view of the fucking thing. Because it is like right at 23, so it suits me pretty well. Not really what we did today, but still pretty good. Huh. Alright, let me do this. Let me check if there's someone to stream. Just give me a second. Obviously, just go to bed. You know, don't fucking feel obligated. Oh, we do have Master playing. I'll host him just for fun. His ultra wide fucking Dark Souls screen. I think it's like this. There we go. Anyways, thank you guys for joining in. I hope you had some fun chilling with me while I built a big black box and killed some slimes. I'll see if I can optimize it a little bit for next time. So hopefully it will start producing on its own so we don't have to dig around while being there. Maybe be a bit AFK or something. We'll see. Anyways, take care.